Someone's in your car. The high beams of the 2006 Ford E150 cargo van cut through the wall of fog, illuminating nothing but gray mist and wet asphalt. It was past midnight on the bridge out to the coastal town, and the heavy metal frame of the van rattled with every gust of wind coming off the water. You were exhausted after an 8-hour haul, eager to get into town, park the van, and finally get some rest. Then, you heard it. It wasn't a sound from the engine or the wind against the side mirrors. It came from the huge open cargo bay right behind your seat. A dark, echoing space filled with loose straps and empty moving blankets. A faked, wet intake of air. Inhale, exhale. Slow, heavy, rhythmic, coming from the pitch black void right behind your partition. The first mistake, your hands tightened on the worn steering wheel. You tried to tell yourself it was just cargo shifting or the frame flexing against the wind. You didn't turn around. In a panel van with no rear windows, turning around meant twisting entirely in your seat and staring straight into the dark. Instead, you glanced at the small center rear view mirror hanging from the windshield. The one that usually just showed the dark metal bulkhead partition and the narrow gap in the middle. And the faint, amber glow of dashboard lights, a shape sat in the narrow gap between the front seats. It was shrouded, slouched, low on a stack of folded blankets. Its head was tilted at a sharp, unnatural angle, rested right near the edge of your shoulder. Two pale, unblinking eyes caught the dim dashlight, wide and completely hollow. It wasn't hiding. Oh, no. It was waiting for you to look. The game. The voice broke. The rumble of the V8 engine. A dry, scraping rasp like metal sliding against concrete. It said, "Don't tap the brakes." The wet metal on the bridge is slick. The air in the cab instantly plunged into a deep freeze. The heater was blasting hot air at your feet, but a plume of your own breath bloomed white in the dark interior. Your foot hovered nervously over the gas. Slamming on the brakes in a top-heavy van on a wet suspension bridge was suicide. But driving deeper into the fog felt worse. You asked, "Who are you?" You forced out, your voice trembling, a low, wet chuckle vibrating through the metal floorboards. You felt the faint shift of the weight right behind your console, a lean forward. A foul smell drifted into the cab. Sea salt, wet rust, and damp earth. You left the rear roll-up door, unlatched at the rest stop, the voice whispered, near your right ear. You could feel the chill radiating off of it. You clicked the fob, but the latch didn't catch the lock. You looked at the digital clock on the dash. It said 1:12 a.m. Your mind raced. The bridge ends in half a mile. There's a lit intersection near the harbor. As if reading your thoughts, a long, thin arm slowly extended from the dark cargo bay into the light of the front cab. Seasonal skin gray, waterlogged, and split at the knuckles. Its long fingers reached forward and pressed a central locking toggle on the driver's door panel. Clunk. The heavy manual locks slammed down with an echoing thud. "I like these old vans," the voice scraped against your ear. So close now, you felt the thread of icy air hit your neck. No back windows, nobody can see in. That's what the voice told you. The last mile, the bridge finally ended, giving way to the dark, empty streets of the coastal town. Shuttered shop fronts flickered past under the sickly yellow glow of sparse streetlights. Up ahead, you spotted the brightly lit canopy of a 24-hour gas station. Hope surged. If you could just swing the heavy van into the lot and throw the door open, the voice said, "If you turn the wheel," its tone dropping into something flat and heavy, "I'll grab the column." The waterlogged hand reached up and rested its palm lightly over the center of the steering wheel, right beside your left hand. You kept driving straight, coasting past the gas station, watching the bright lights fade away in your side mirrors. The van rolled to a stop in the dark, deserted parking lot of the old harbor overlook. You cut the ignition, and the sudden silence inside the still body of the van was deafening. Before you could pull the door handle, 2 ice-cold, muddy palms reached through the gap between the seats, slowly covering your eyes. "End of the route," it whispered.